Hello, everyone, and welcome to your daily energetic reading for today, which is April 17th, 2026. And today is a new moon in Aries. Okay, and this is really exciting energetics because Aries is the beginning of the astrological calendar, so that's already a new beginning. A new moon is a very fertile time to make those intentions, wishes, desires, to like plant those seeds. And then with all of the things that are happening in the sky, the sun is like your main character energy of like who is that bold main character that you're ready to become, and not just get ready. I want you to be ready, so you don't have to get ready. Okay, so that's what the sun's energy. The moon in Aries, I want you to feel that, feel the heat, feel the passion, feel maybe anger, rage, because that energy can be like high quality lead to alchemize to high quality gold. And with Aries being the element of fire, this being the year of the fire horse, let's use that fire energy to alchemize. Alchemize the high quality lead to high quality gold. Okay? So that's the moon energy. That's why I bring up rage, because it's invited. And I know with myself that rage can feel dangerous. My nervous system doesn't always feel safe to fully express the rage, and allow yourself to fully feel it. Allow yourself to expand your capacity to feel the whole spectrum. Okay? And there's lots. Neptune is in Aries, so give yourself permission to dream big. Saturn is in Aries. Create the system, structure, rituals so you can receive and have a container for those dreams to flow in. Okay? And Mercury. So I want you to start taking bold actions like thinking, bold, thinking, and talking. All the stuff that you desire. So those dreams, big action. Mercury, oh yeah, communication. So communicate. Be clear that every word has power. Mars in Aries. Mars feels at home in Aries. So just ride the vigor, ride the action, ride the intensity, the push, the drive. And I love also, I was journal writing that Mars is the god of war. And like tuning into birthing this new earth, that I see that this astrological dance is whether it's like a cosmic reset or a generational reset. So I'm like, okay, God of War, all of this energy, but I'm like, let it be a revolution for love. Okay, we're seeing stuff that's coming up to the surface in our world, in our society, that's like, it is time to alchemize. Let that rage come up to create the new earth. And what's just coming through is the evil that's here, but like as a mother, as ready to protect the children, ready to help mother, help lead with love, help move with love. Okay, so using the energy of Mars, the god of war, but go to war for love, go to war for the sake of love. Do you know what I mean? Okay. And then Chiron, I believe it's an asteroid, it's not a planet. Let the wounds come up to the surface, let the shadows come up to the surface. If you could see, my eyes are a bit swollen. I just had a therapy session, and stuff about my traumatic birth story came up, and I had to make peace with feeling helpless, lack of control, wanting it to be perfect, wanting it to go my way. And she was like, what did you need in that moment that you didn't get. And I was actually thinking like, oh, I did feel held. My husband was there. But she was like, okay, where in spaces do you feel safe? And I was talking about like when I have my healing sessions, and it's like I'm witnessed. I have the practitioner, the healer present with me, and being that reflection, that safety that we see within someone else is the safety that we have within ourselves. And of course, not looking out there to feel that sense of safety, but finding that sense of safety within. And I'm guilty of like, oh, feeling safe, whether it's in community, whether it's with this, finding that safety within ourselves, no matter what is happening in the world around us. Finding safety within ourselves when there does feel like a lack of control, feeling safety within ourselves when the world, the government, society, I'm doing this because even the economy, okay, still finding that sense of safety within ourselves. And I am putting my hands on my heart because that is that sense of physical touch and presence. And something that my therapist said today was like, we don't need to find a solution. We need to find presence. Because I know I'm always like trying to fix. Could be a nervous system, fight, flight, or freeze, or fawn response, right? Like it's all wanting to avoid the actual feelings that are coming up, and that is the experience of being here on earth is the spectrum of feelings and feeling safe with all of it, even the rage that may need to come through. Okay, into the numerology of the day. Did I go through all of I got through all of the stuff of happening in Aries, which this doesn't happen often. This is stellium in Aries, and it can be really exciting, but it also can be very volatile when you're not present. So allow yourself to ride the waves. And what I'm seeing is like, that's why I love working with astrology, because it's working with the cycles, but working with nature. And just how in springtime, you start to see the grass turn green, but then you see the buds come up on the ends of the leaves, and they're blossoming, they're in bloom in their divine timing. There is no rush, there is no pressure. They just open towards the sun, blossom in their beautiful beauty in their divine timing. So this openness, this vulnerability, this capacity to feel, to express, to become our truth in our fullest expression in this lifetime. Just soften the pressure, the control, perfectionism, all the stuff that I'm working towards. But let's work with nature. Let's bloom, let's blossom towards the sun, towards the light, that unconditional love, that unconditional, just infinite intelligence, God, just blooming towards in divine timing. Okay, energetics of the day with numbers. So it being the 17th, so the 1 and the 7 add up to an 8. And when you want you to see this 8 as like as above, so below, but also this infinity flowing in, giving and receiving. And I see this 8 as the flow, the currency of joy, pleasure, money, okay, as above, so below. So it's like making it a co-creation with divine, a co-creation with the divine. And it's my YouTube live. Do you want to say hi? There's hubby, owner of Holistic Connection.
It's not a silly one?
No, I was talking about the new moon. I was talking about all the stuff in the sky, and I'm talking about the energetics.
Oh, it's
the money.
Very powerful new moon.
Yeah.
Where am I looking?
Right here.
Okay.
You're looking at yourself. I know it's tricky.
I'm not.
Okay.
Aries.
So now, does that make sense? So with the energetics of the 8, so not just abundance and prosperity of money, but also the abundance of joy and pleasure. Okay, and with the 8 there, see it as an infinity, giving and receiving, the reciprocity of flow. Okay, making it a win-win with all parties involved, and that includes you. 8. 4 being April being the 4th month, let it be creating that safe container, the foundation to receive all of that abundance of joy, money, pleasure, all the experiences and feelings here on earth. 2026, and it's a 201, and the 1 energy is like a new beginning, and then all of it adds up to a 4. So those born today will have that universal life path 4. So there's that 4 energy of April and the 4 energy of the day. So just see it as, even when you see 444, let it be connecting to foundation, safety, and hope. Okay, so that is for the energetics for today, the numerology of the new moon, the stuff in the sky, and I guess finding that sense of safety within ourselves, no matter what is happening out there. Okay, here for you and with you, holding the vision for you and with you of you becoming your greatest self, your highest truth in this timeline. Here to support you energetically. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. Happy new moon.